Good.
You think it's wrong to prevent future experiences?
Wait, hold on. I just
Why is it
want
wrong?
to be clear here. So, see, you told me that you wanted to debate me after you debated Yugi, and now
Oh yeah, we
what?
can
You're
throw
running,
hands. What topics are you
or
good
do
at,
you
bro?
just agree that Prem works?
Wait, hold on. Let me see who this guy is first, because I don't know if this is Gadfly. She's not Gadfly, I don't think. Freakish
He's your
potato.
worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's so retarded, though. You're stupid. I can't lie. You're like genuinely retarded.
Alright, wait. So who am I talking to first? If we're gonna talk about Prem again, I'd rather talk to Penny first because I don't want to talk about Prem again.
Oh, because you'd lose?
No, because I just spoke about you dumb fuck blubber-brained fool.
Nigga, you're the one who lost.
Penny, hurry up, Penny. Talk about Penny.
Yo, Ludus lost. I want to debate you right after.
What do you want to talk about?
But I don't actually want to,
You're
though.
stupid as fuck.
Penny,
I don't want to because I just lost.
Penny, what do you want to talk about, Penny?
What do I want to talk about specifically?
Yeah, it's
By the way, the wager.
I was already on
for this.
I was already on the path for what I was talking about.
The wager for this debate is like the wager for the debate is that if you lose, you get banned, right? And if I lose,
no, I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing to that shit. What?
Because you don't have the conviction. I'll agree with that wager for anybody in the VC.
What the fuck? Wait, yeah, I'm not getting banned. Wait, I'm not leaving the server though. Like, I'm not getting banned from the server. Right? Like, I'm not wagering that shit. What?
That does not have any heart ever. Like, you have no heart.
Why the fuck would I wager me? Why the fuck would I wager me getting kicked out of the fucking server? What the fuck? I want your position. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your position. I don't give a fuck about leaving the server.
Okay, so he doesn't want to wager his position in the server. It's fine. You're afraid. I get it. It's me.
No, I'm not, dumb fuck. Do you not fucking just listen to what I just said to you?
Not really.
Do I have to like walk you? Do I have to like grab your hand and walk you through what I just said to you?
Do you want to genuinely have to?
Wait, no, wait, hold on. First of all, I asked you a question about what your view entails, you stupid fuck. What are you doing?
Okay, what was the question? Go and repeat it.
So the question was, why is it the case that you actually establish, this future experiences? Like, why is it the case that you actually value future experiences? That was the question towards you. Like, why should we even care about future experiences in the first place?
Why do I care about future experiences? It's like the same reason why I care about like consent and like autonomy. It's just something that I've grown up.
Okay, so you have just like an intuition for it.
Yeah, and the same happened.
Argue some sort of flow. Are you just gonna argue some sort of flow like metric things which are deprived?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, so do you have an argument for the counterfactual for the deprivationist account?
The idea that depriving people of good future experiences is wrong. That account?
Yeah. Depriving people of the future experience is wrong. Yeah. Do you think that that's wrong? Do you have an argument for why it's wrong? Do you have an argument for why it's wrong?
Not on me. I just told you that I take it to be one of those intuitions.
You don't have an argument for deprivationist account?
I don't have an argument for why depriving people of good. I don't have.
You are aware, but you are aware. You are aware that's what your view like presupposes, right? You don't even have an argument for why your view.
I'm aware that as long as all ethical conversations presuppose certain moral intuitions as all the foundations. And I also agree that you're well within your right.
This is the theory of harm that you have to subscribe to, because this is what you prescribe to.
I wasn't done.
Right? I agree you weren't fucking done. I'm not gonna let you have to fuck off.
But do you know what's crazy? I actually have permissions, right? So like, if you keep talking over me and you don't want to debate, I'll just mute.
Wait, so if you're just gonna I take it that's a concession. If you just mute me, if you're serving me at all, it's a concession.
Look, the champion of the universe, Penny, has declared that if I mute them, it's a concession, bro. Like, wow, what the fuck? It's insane. The general commander admiral of the galaxy has told us that
exactly. If you mute
what
me,
I was saying was, like, I agree that in all ethical conversations there are going to be certain principles that we presuppose. I take the deprivations to account, i.e., that depriving people of future good experiences prima facie being wrong, is on the same standard for me as like accepting bodily autonomy prima facie and like not violating consent.
There's some sort of intuition that you have for it, right?
So if you deny these intuitions, then you accept that it's okay to deprive people of good future experiences prima
But
facie.
I just don't take that your account of. I just don't take your account of harm, right? Like I can agree maybe in some aspect depriving somebody can be explained through some sort of reductions. Like I don't take your account of harm that your view presupposes. So if you don't have an argument for why, if you don't have an argument for account of harm, if you don't have an argument for an account of harm, wait, you keep on chatting about it.
Sorry, just to be clear.
You want me to stop talking, but then when you want to talk the fuck over me, then you want me to shut the fuck up. You're not gonna talk over me. Listen, I'm just gonna continue my point because you're being retarded, right? So listen, the point that I'm going to continue, right, is just saying this to be completely clear here. I just want to say that if you don't have an argument for why your account of harm is actually true, well, then I don't even think it's the reason why it would be actually impermissible. If you don't even have an argument for the account of harm is true, then what the fuck's the point? Right? You don't have an argument for your view.
When you talk about accounts of harm, right? I have like many accounts of harm. So I think there are many ways in which we can harm individuals / persons, right? You can harm individuals / persons physically. You can harm them counterfactually, etc., etc. When you say I don't have an argument for this account of harm, that's to say that I don't have this sort of step-by-step premise to conclusion form where I can tell you that this is the premise and this is the conclusion for as to why harming people based on counterfactuals is wrong. Right, but I can give you like certain thought experiments. I can like jog your brain or what little you have left of it and see whether these things kind of stir you up inside, right? It's like I can say, for example, do you not think that one of the many reasons why it's wrong for children to die is that they could have gone on to do many great things and have many good experiences, like get married, have children, go to the movies.
That can be explained through but wait, again, okay, holy shit, I just responded to this exact point like about 5 minutes ago. Do you remember what my response was?
You said, well, actually, that can be explained by a reductionist account. That's what you said.
Great. So that's the response to what.
So what do you mean? What do you mean by?
It can be explained through a reductionist account.
So
wait,
what something is harmful. When you say reductionist account, I'm just unclear what you mean by that because it seems as if I've just outlined a very clear example where we're saying that
but I just explained it to you.
I feel like I've just
outlined. I agree you weren't done,
but
I just explained it. You better wrap on about a point that I already explained.
It seems like I outlined a very clear example where
we harm somebody
based on facts are not true of them currently, but true of them in the future. So when you give your reductionist account of harm, I want you to explain how this is distinct from the deprivationist account of harm. Do you want to go ahead and do that?
Deprivationist account of harm is just saying something is harmful if and only if it deprives you of some sort of like future experience you have, or maybe any sort of experience that you could have had. That's what the deprivation account of harm. The reductionist account of harm says something is harmful if and only if it's.
We heard you. Get to the reductionist account.
Are you stupid? I was just in the middle of explaining the reductionist account. You can try copying stuttering, but it doesn't look good for you. It's like corny as fuck. I don't even think you're winning optically right now.
We heard you. Why is he spugging out?
So we heard you. Okay, you heard me. Great. So then respond to my point.
We heard you, buddy. We heard you, buddy. What's the reductionist account?
Great. Respond to my point. You just said you heard
me. What's the reductionist account?
You just said you heard me, though.
What's the reductionist account?
You want to walk back the claim that you heard me?
What's the reductionist account?
Okay, you can keep asking me these retarded questions like I didn't just explain it, dumb fuck. Can you actually answer?
Okay, is anyone here willing to
do you remember what I just said, retard? Do you remember what I just said?
Is anybody here willing to mic up?
Did you remember anything that I just said? Or are you gonna keep being a retard because you can't fucking explain anything?
Is anybody here willing to mic up and explain the reductionist account that he just gave?
Supposedly everybody heard what I just explained. But I explained it a couple minutes ago for everybody. You said what? I said supposedly.
Supposedly everybody heard what I just said. My name's Penny. I'm the great side character in Yugi's main character anime. Right? I'm here to debate C and talk over him because I think this rhetoric shit is cool. That's me. I'm Penny. I think I'm so cool. I read these articles all the time.
You're like a grown man doing this shit, by the way. Can you just calm the fuck down?
16. I'm younger than you, which is actually crazy because you can't actually give me
16's a grown man in some states, so you're still a grown man.
Okay, it's like, well, I like in some way then, clearly, right? Do you want to give the argument this time or do you want to keep gibbering?
Wait, but I already gave like the question that responded to what you said.
You haven't given me the reductionist account yet.
I did. I literally explained it. You cut me off by saying, "Yeah, we already heard this. We've already heard this."
No, you didn't. You didn't. You were going to explain it, and then I cut you off to tell you to hurry up. That's what happened.
What? You want me to
so you were going to explain
like 5,000 miles per hour?
To explain it. You were going to explain it, and then you said you were going to explain it, and then I cut you off to make sure you hurried up while explaining it. And then you got mad.
No, you're just being retarded. You're being pedantic. You're being stupid as fuck, and you have no fucking clue. Listen, do you want me to just actually explain it this time? Do you want me to explain it this time without you cutting me the fuck off?
Yes,
diminishment of well-being is something which is harmful. There you go. There's the explanation.
Something that is harmful?
Yep. towards like a well-being.
How's that an account? Right, you're just saying what
that's not even
about.
That's not even what I said.
Okay, can you repeat the reductionist account then? Because that's what we're interested in.
Yeah, so a prevention or a deplenishment of well-being is something which is harmful.
So where's the reductionist account?
That it reduces. Are you stupid? What? That's the entire point of the. Holy shit! So the reductionist account just says that that's the thesis, and we reduce harm for what it is, and it's just some negative mental state.
Okay, so then
anything which diminishes anything which diminishes mental state, it leads it into a negative mental state is something which is harmful. So if I were to stab you, for example, right, that's something that's just profitable. That gives you like a negative mental state. That's harmful.
How does that explain the example that I gave out of interest, Penny?
Great. So can you repeat it one more time?
If you say please, yeah.
No, I'm not saying please to you. You were just being mean to me. Why the fuck would I say please to you?
No, because you were trying to like say, oh, I already explained it to you during like the weird rhetoric shit, and like I stayed with it, I withstand the storm, and then now you want me to explain something to you.
Now just repeat the example. Repeat the example and stop halting the dialect. Listen, you've committed like at least 2 fallacies now, buddy. One more fallacy and you're out, buddy. You're out for the count. You concede.
I'm gonna like temporarily halt the dialect like the next minute or so.
Why?
I have choice.
Actually, while you're doing that, yeah, I can actually go outside and go buy something from the store. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, bro, with whatever money you have. Okay, so like while he's gone, I'm gonna explain what I was saying. So the account that I gave was like a lot of people would say that it's wrong to, kill children because these children could have gone on to have had good experiences. They could have gone on to get married and have children and etc. etc. Right? And so like that could be a reason in the many list of reasons as to why killing children is wrong. And then he said that the preventionist or deprivationist or blah, 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 whatever.
All right, here, so listen, you're talking about the kid example, the future kids example, because the kids can have,
he tricked me! What?
Stupid bitch. Listen, I'm the master of all, tricks. I can trick you whenever I want to. So listen, great. So listen, the entire reason for why that's harmful is because if you kill a child, you're preventing the future well-being. Let's say like the well-being is over the negative well-being specifically, or the positive well-being is over the negative well-being. Let's say that actually happens. Well, the reason why this is bad is because you're preventing well-being. In the first, preventing a positive experience, you're preventing like the good positive experience, right? But let's say there's another example where this kid's going to be born in northern Idaho, and they're just gonna get like raped their entire life. They're not gonna have one single positive experience, but they're just gonna get raped inside their life. Well, obviously we wouldn't want to have them born because it's gonna, that's just absurd. One, and two, that leads to like a overall diminishment of well-being. They're not even gonna have one single positive experience in life. That's why it can be explained through reductionist account.
Wait, so I don't understand because in the example I gave, right? Mm-hmm. There's no mental. Yeah. The reasons to why the action is wrong is not because of some mental state becoming a negative one. It's because of the lack of some positive mental state that could have been achieved.
What? Wait, can you repeat what I said for why it's wrong under my view?
I was texting Mercury, so I wasn't actually listening.
Oh, you were texting my uncle. Great job. What did my uncle say to you?
He hasn't actually replied yet, unfortunately.
Yo, uncle, motherfucker, reply to him right now. Reply to him right fucking now.
Oh, Mercury is married to Freemason? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Damn, why the fuck is Poochie fucking arguing with Ghetto Jim, bro? What the fuck happened?
Bro, this shit is so ass, bro.
Great, so listen, so you didn't hear it. So the reductionist account was just saying, well, you're preventing well-being. Presumably, let's say in this specific case, the positive well-being is over the negative well-being. Well, you're preventing well-being from even being actualized. You're preventing them from having a good life. That's what you're doing. You're preventing them from having a good life. So that's why it would be wrong because, the killing them in the first place would just stop them from having that experience. And it's obviously that, reductionists would care about future experiences, but not so far as how you care about future experiences. Presumably you wouldn't say that, you would, keep a child if the child was conceived through rape or, the mother could die, right? You grant those types of exceptions or no?
So like, I'm not gonna lie. I was listening for the first bit, but something happened that made me zone out on my phone. So I'm not actually sure what you said for the last bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna
Okay,
keep it a stack.
geek.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't think
Moxie, can you explain what I just said, please, Moxie? My goat.
Oh, it's Moxie. Okay, I'm looked in. Go ahead.
Sure. So, what's being mentioned, if I recall pieces of information, is that look, you make exceptions for rape cases.
Yeah, like rape cases and like life of the mother cases.
This is where you give an answer as yes or no, but you know it's.
Oh, so I zoned out again. Someone dictate me in chat.
No, no,
Yo, what the fuck
it's
in? See, what are
over.
you doing, bro?
It's fucking
This
over.
conversation is
on.
fucking boring. I don't know how you guys sit at
I
debate and
agree. I agree. It's boring. But the
I
reason
agree. The
why it's
conversation is boring.
because,
I want to debate like this, like retarded, like Zizzo person. Hold up.
Oh
Can
no,
you
you're
ping him?
gonna kill Zizo. You're gonna kill Zizo.
Apparently, I have to debate him. If not, I get banned or something because of this retarded like rule thing. But
type shit.
Oh my god, bitch!
yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
fuck
on
it, bitch. Yeah, get
consequentialism.
pinned against the wall. Yeah, get pinned against the wall. You suck. Holy shit, you're horrible at this video game, bro. Please quit, bro. Holy shit, bro. Oh, you're back from war? Come on, let's go.
It's only if y'all share topics. Well, I mean, I assumed he like Googled an argument against plain scholar consequentialism. He's gonna run it by me, but I don't know.
Can someone unmute Senju, bro?
Queen.
Who the fuck muted my nigga Senju, bro? Who the fuck did that? Bro, see, unmute that nigga right now. Please.
Sure, but I'm gonna go on mute because I'm typing to my syndicate GC.
Good boy.
All right, are you texting your girlfriend?
I'm typing to my syndicate GC.
Oh. Nigga has a syndicate GC, bro. Shinra in that bitch?
Obviously.
Shinra, Yanni.
Yeah, he's
Murphy,
British.
etc. Hold on, wait.
Oh, it's all the British
Like,
niggas
are y'all
together.
Are y'all done debating? Like the British Power Rangers, bro. It's crazy. All these niggas just unite, bro.
Bro, really? British Power Rangers, they all suck though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Type shit.
Also, really, what was your argument again for like Aizen? Like the Aizen shit?
Are y'all done debating, or can I stop the rec? Or
I
Yeah, you can
use
stop the wreck.